Last ditch, a flick of the head of Dway. Took it away from him at the last moment. Aarons. Antman. Fourth backwards. Stepping into a more central position, Antman, but finding himself surrounded, so it's back with Joe Rothwell. Really the pivot in the heart of this Rangers midfield. Ajiga. Just bounced that off Diamande, back with a big centre-half, and now shuffled to his right-hand side for Max Aarons. Diamande looks to slip one through. The run was from Lyle Cameron. Joy gets his considerably larger frame across, and shepherds that out of play for PLZEN. Getting another look at that Rangers half chance. Jedi Gassama had a long time to watch that dropping towards him. Dway just flashed across his vision before he knew it, the chance was gone. Wiegler. All 6'9" of him as he launches that up towards Dasinmi. 22-year-old Nigerian leading the line tonight. It's a well imposing figure up there. And all 1.92 metres of him. It's long from Butland. At the moment, the goalkeepers are keeping it between themselves with a long ball downfield, followed by another one. Florian Wiegler will elect to pick this one up, and you can see he was looking to bowl it into midfield. The Rangers get bodies around him. Looking for Jirasinmi again. Underneath it, Rothwell. Dway will take it down for PLZEN. Back to Florian Wiegler. Hung up towards the halfway line. Diamande's presence enough to just poke the ball away from Ludra. Ajiga. Chev. Amama Mitch on the right-hand side. Back to Samson Dway. Liberian international. Samson Dway, age just 23, he's played 35 times for his country. Joined around this time last year from Viskov. At the end of his loan, but started his career at Oilers and Monrovia. He's been in the thick of the action so far, Samson Dway. It's a long ball from Wiegler. The Rangers are pretty comfortable with it at the moment, as Giga takes that one out of the sky, and now they'll try and work it down the left-hand side as Jefte finds Gassama in an advanced position. There is that man Dway backing away from him. Pulled back to the edge of the box. Cyril Desairs with his back to goal. Back into the path of Gassama. Very narrow goal. It's a wonderfully worked goal from Rangers. And it's Jenny Gassama that tucks it home to give them a deserved early lead at Ibrox. In this UEFA Champions League third qualifying round first leg, we set in the build-up. Look for the first 15 minutes. And then Ibrox atmosphere has delivered. Jenny Gassama finishing off a wonderfully crafted move. Desairs halted up on the edge of the box. He slips it between two bodies. Samson Dway had one sight of it, then a second, but could only watch as Jenny Gassama came surging past his man and to tuck it into the far corner from 6 yards out. Florian Wiegele left helpless by his defenders in front of him. Rangers 1, Viktoria Pilsen 0. A goal created down that left-hand side, which looked so potent early on for Rangers. Pilsen are going to try their luck down their left. But Ladler can't get after it. A perfect start for Russell Martin and Rangers. But now with some defending to do. A corner kick from that far side, and it's Ladro that'll take it. He sweeps it towards the edge of the box, hung up high for Vidra, who takes it down, but he's forced wide here by Lyle Cameron, but he's beaten by Vidra. Well, the referee spotted a handball in there, and to be... He did seem a little tentative as he wandered away. That's clearly bounced off and hit him on the arm. It helped him as he wriggled away from Lyle Cameron. Outside the centre circle in laid off by Diamande. Now with Giga. Rothwell, right of centre, Giga sweeps it out to the left for Jefte. Now Gassama, the goal scorer. Jefte continues his run beyond Gassama. Ball on the halfway line though with Lyle Cameron. Jefte. Rothwell, Suter. Had to move that across to Giga quickly, but Rangers still in possession with Aarons. And now Giga again. Just roll his foot over the ball. Dasinmi thinking about challenging in front of him. Play it round the big centre half forward, excuse me. And now with John Suter just outside the centre circle. Cyril Desers will drop back, lay it off to Giga. Now Max Aarons. Wide on the right-hand side. Rangers inching their way into the Viktoria Pilsen territory. Another layoff from Desers, who's happy to come and drop deep and link play up for the Rangers. It's a hopeful ball on the right-hand side, which the Rangers chased after. Forced the clearance, which was picked up by Cameron in the middle of the Pilsen half of the pitch. Giga. Now Jefte. Cameron tries to slip it between the legs of Dway, but it's too strong for that Samson Dway. Lofted down the right-hand side, and Mimic is after it. Low ball pulled towards the back at the edge of the box, and there is Vidra. Giga threw himself at it. It's a sensational block. Desers fouled. Referee allows play to continue. Gassama just ran out of steam and ran out of support as he approached the edge of the box, boozering down around Ibrox. But it was a good advantage. Cyril Desers was just held up by Svetoslav Markovic. Gassama couldn't make the most of the opportunity, and to be fair, he was rather hamstrung by the fact that Cyril Desers was still left on a heap 30 yards behind him. A yellow card's just been pulled out by Clement Turpin. Try and find out who that's been shown to, but an early yellow card to note at Ibrox. And it's Matej Vidra, the captain, whose name has been jotted down. Looking for Vidra. Suter stooping, clearing header towards the right-hand side. Took a flick off a Pilsen head on the way through, and that's a bit of luck for Rangers because they've managed to pick the ball up And they certainly weren't favourites to, and Diamande has won them a throw-in midway through PLZEN territory. Suter. It's across to Cameron. Suter again, Giga on the right-hand side of the centre circle. Aarons, delicate. Decisive though, final Desairs, and now diverted to that right-hand side for Antman. Sharp from Giga to find Rothwell, and then neat from the centre half to return it to him. Here is Cameron, tucks it through, it's Gassama. Beyond Mimic, Gassama edge of the 6-yard box, tries to pull back and it's cleared off the line. Antman looking for a goal on debut. Rothwell in the follow-up from the edge of the penalty area.